Hello, and welcome to Valheim. Well, welcome to my world in Valheim, where I'm sitting quite pretty, I must say. This here is my home, and I am quite advanced in this game, as you can see. So, in order for me to show you how, I don't know, accessible and what to expect on your first few days of a game, I'll go ahead and just start a new one. Be right there. As you can see, here is the title screen. Now, you may also notice a couple of things. In the top left corner, you might see I have some plugins in there, which is just some very small quality of life stuff we won't need to go over. And you'll also notice that I am in the beta for the next update. And the reason why I'm playing in the next update is because of the options that they are adding. So let's go ahead and make a new guy. We'll just name him me. Won't worry too much about the hair and the skin tone here, but you see very smooth, kind of voxel, very simple look to the graphics of the game. And there are many options for your choosing. All you folks who enjoy beards on your dudes have plenty of options there as well. But we'll go ahead and start a brand new world, and this is where I kind of want to draw attention to the ease of access and crossplay in this game. I have a few worlds here. We'll just go ahead and make a new one. You just put in a name. Intro. I'll just say intro. And you can see just right here that you have the option to start a server. All it asks you to do is ask if you want crossplay, which this game is on both PlayStation and Xbox. I don't know about Switch, but anyway, at least those systems, and PC. So as long as you know, like we'll go ahead and just join a game and go to the community, as long as you know the name of the world that you're going to be going to, you just give it a click, and as you can see, you can have up to 10 players in a server that anyone can just start from their world. And you can just click on it, it'll ask you for the password when you load in, and boom, you can just join your friends and play their game. Also in this update, there is the option to modify your world, and options of combat, death penalty, resource rate. I will recommend 1.5 if you're playing solo, but I'll keep it on normal. Raid rate, and portals. Raids are sometimes enemies, groups of enemies will just come to you and just try to mess your world up, which is why I'll go into about exploration and building in this world. Portals, we won't go too far into portals, but portals are what they sound like. Portals that you can just connect a couple of and travel around the world. And I have 10, 12 portals in my current world. I don't know what the limit is. I don't know if there is a limit. And then there's options like no build cost, passive enemies, so on and so forth. But anyway, we'll just stick to normal, and you can see how you start in a world. But I'm not going to spoil the story. And welcome to the land of Valheim. Now, pretty interesting spot they land you in here with these massive stones. You'll be able to read the story behind all of these sacrificial stones and what they expect of you. But let's go over just a couple of things that you want to do the moment you log into the game, besides punch the air. Absolutely required. First thing you may want to do is to just go into your settings, go into graphics, and you see this vegetation quality here. Now, your vegetation quality will be set based on your computer or system's capabilities, but if I was to turn the vegetation up to where my computer can handle it, now look at that. It's beautiful. All the grass, all the foliage, all the tiny plants that grow about, it's wonderful. But you will notice that when you're running around the forest trying to find key items such as, I don't know, maybe some mushrooms or rocks hiding in the grass, you may find it necessary to just hop into your options, not log out, hop into your options, go to graphics, turn that vegetation quality to low, and then you can see everything perfectly on the ground. Now, I know that looks a bit lame. You also start with a torch too, which will help you in nighttime, of course. But yeah, you just run around the forest and pick yourself up some necessities. You'll find raspberries, you'll find mushrooms, sticks, stones, all that stuff to break your bones. That was lame. And you just go ahead and do your basic survivaling. So, craft yourself basic tools, remind yourself how to craft basic tools by hitting the tab key, and you'll get the hammer, stone axe, club, all that good stuff. But the biggest part of playing this game is the exploration, and everything you do from running, jumping, mining, swords, spears, they all have skills attributed to it. Yeah, I'll even put the vegetation back on, just to get the full, just the beauty, really, because, yeah, check that out. Just rolling hills and meadows, and this is where you start. In this chill place with just some annoying creatures called some gray dwarves, and the wildlife to feed you and keep you company. Now, I won't go too far into, in your basic survivals, your day ones and stuff like that. I feel like that's all pretty cool just to find for yourself, but maybe if you do want a bit more information and maybe find out what you should do on your first couple of days, let me know, and maybe I'll do, ooh, here's one of the creatures. Now, I don't want to go in there completely empty-handed, so let's go ahead and find some sticks, find a bit more wood so I can fashion a club. And also, you want to eat the food that you find. You'll see that your health and your stamina at the bottom, middle, and bottom left of your screen are tied to the food you eat. Some foods give you more stamina than health, vice versa, and some are nice in the middle. I don't know why I feel like I'm playing Minecraft here. Old habits die hard. And boom, you make yourself a club. Oop, looks like we caught somebody's attention. Ah, you see that little gray? That's the grayling. And you see that yellow? That means he heard you, and now he sees you. Just like Metal Gear style. Now, the great thing about graylings is that they're afraid of fire. So if you take out your torch, and away they go. They, really don't know what to do with you. So they just kind of avoid you, even at night. So you can use the torch to keep yourself safe against these guys, but screw them. Come here. See, they run away from me. They're pretty cowardly, but not all, of course, not all the creatures are going to be cowardly. And the combat's kind of, I mean, I don't want to say like it's Dark Souls-ish, maybe more Conan adjacent, because like you can block, you can roll. There's shields, there's spears, there's swords and axes. It's all there. You have your regular attacks and your strong attacks. Strong attacks. Does this weapon not come with a strong attack? I don't know. Maybe that's skill-oriented. I don't know. But anyway, let's just do a little bit of running around. Just take a tour of the landscape. Oop, there's a deer. Now, here's something really cool about deer. You could absolutely sneak up on these beasts and kill them. But you have to make sure that you're not downwind. Otherwise, they'll sniff you out. But I'm pretty sure I won't be sneaking up on this guy. But we can try. Oh! We got him! So yeah, hunting. You do eventually get a bow. Look at me. Look at me. You eventually get a bow. Yeah. Archery is a big deal. And here we are. You will be sailing the oceans in your exploration. It's a big part of the game. Kind of see the world tree there. But yeah, there's just a ton, and pretty peaceful at the start. It can just stay that way for you with the options for the world that you want to build. And it's just gathering and, you know, kind of nomadic. I really do call this game the 3.5 Ranger Viking Valheim simulator for a reason, because that really is what it is. And you can take it at your own pace. I always get lost in the building because you have to build outposts and bases because of distance and stuff like that. And every time I say, oh, you know, I'll just build something that's going to be the absolute basic needs, it's 2 floors, 5 rooms, and no space for what the heck I was going to do in the first place. That kind of thing, you know? Just get lost in that. But I've had few opportunities to play with other folks, and I think it would be really fun to not just play with other folks, but to, you know, play at a dedicated time and server where we just conquer this land together. But anyway, I think that's enough for an intro. If you guys want to see me actually just navigate, explore, and survive in this world, let me know. But that's all I wanted to do here. So I hope this entices you to buy the game. I know on Steam, I believe it's on sale until the 13th. So give it a go. All right. I hopefully will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.